Hello friends, it's finally Friday, secondary bench day. So I've been sleeping like absolute shit this whole week. Every day is the same. I wake up at 2 a.m. and then I can't fall back asleep for 2 hours. This morning I really didn't feel like coming at all. But mainly reflect on how I used to be. Like nowadays when I feel like this, I don't really think about how I feel. I just stand up, grab my bag and go. You shove your feelings deep inside and do your work. But I wasn't always like that. I got reminded that 2 years ago when I started getting into this a bit more seriously. I think at the time I was doing a push-pull leg split 6 days a week. So I would rotate the same thing twice a week. And for me that would look like Monday is a push day. So you come in the morning, you do your push day. Tuesday is the pull day, you come, you do it. And then Wednesday is leg day. I wake up, I feel like shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going. And then on Thursday, I might come and make up for the leg day. But then on Friday and Saturday, I'm thinking if I push all the other workouts now, like my whole routine gets fucked. So I just skip those as well. And I've been doing that for a while until I stumbled upon another guy that showed up at the gym at the time in the morning. And when you train in the morning, by the way, it's the same faces that are gonna show up. Not many people train in the morning, and you start noticing it's always the same people at the same time. So there was this new guy that showed up, and he's been doing the same thing as me. Same split, same exercises even. And on Monday I would do bench press, but then he would come up and say how many sets do you have left, and then I would move on to the incline, and he would come up again and say how many sets do you have. Just me seeing him, there's this guy that does the same thing as me. Like when I had the mornings where I didn't feel like coming, I would think about, yeah, but that guy is there and he's gonna notice I'm not gonna come, so you start coming. And sometimes that's all you need, that external push. But eventually you want to turn that into a self-discipline. No one's born with this, you need to build it up. And sometimes you need that external push to do it. At the time I needed it, but nowadays I just do it myself. But yeah, today's session, it is week 7 secondary bench. I have an RPE7 single on close grip. Is that the same as last week? No, it's not. Last week I had RPE6. So I'm supposed to increase the weight. I'll do my warm-ups and then we'll figure out the top set. So after that I have ascending sets of 3s, which I think I'm increasing as well. Bench press volume, 3 sets as well. You know the drill. So I'm gonna start warming up and let's see where we get. Oh yeah, I've gotten some feedback about my close grip from the TikTok gang. Basically they pointed out that what I call close grip bench press is not really close grip bench press. It's more of a neutral grip bench press, which is true. And this is what I love about recording myself and posting it online. Like I've noticed a shit ton of mistakes I make just by looking at my own videos, but this one slipped away. And the reason it started happening is I have a very weird left elbow. Like when I shoulder press or pressing in general, especially when it gets a bit narrow, I get sharp pain in my left elbow, like a nerve is getting pinched or something in the middle of the lift, and it's very uncomfortable. I haven't figured out a way around it except just widening grip. But on a close grip bench press, I think sometimes I feel it, and then I just subconsciously started widening my grip without noticing, and that's how I ended up doing the neutral one. But yeah, today I'm gonna try to correct that. This is my normal bench press grip. This is kind of what I've been doing, what I've been calling close grip. But as you can see, it's a bit wider than my shoulders. So I think an actual close grip would be somewhere around here actually. So let's try that today. Alright, that was the last warm-up. It felt pretty good. Narrowing the grip, I do feel the elbow thing, like something is off, but There's no sharp pain at least, so I'm gonna keep it for now. My top set, RPE7 single. I was a bit worried because I thought if I narrow my grip, I'm probably gonna be weaker because I'm not used to it. So I thought maybe I shouldn't increase the weight compared to last week. But it felt pretty good. So I'm thinking last week I did 140 RP6. This week I'm supposed to do RP7. I'm thinking 145. So yeah, let's load it up and see how it moves. I'm gonna do close grip bench press, RP7 single with a narrower. How the fuck do you say that? Narrower, with a narrower grip compared to my previous week, thanks to those TikTok comments I got. So yeah, let's see how it moves. That moved pretty good. I would say it moved even better than RP7. Although my bar path was a bit weird. It was a bit uneven, but it moved very smoothly. Guys, let me know, was that actually close grip now? Or do I need to go even more narrow? I don't think I can, to be honest, but let me know. I'm gonna move on to my ascending sets. And last week I did triples at 125 and 130. So I'm thinking this week we go up to, I don't know, am I being too cocky? Maybe I do 130, 135. Is that too cocky? You know what? Let's fucking see. That wasn't that cocky actually. Moved pretty good. But yeah, I'm very happy with the close grip today. No pain in my elbow, moved pretty good. I expected to take a hit on the weights when I narrowed it down, but feels good. All right, next one is bench press. And it's 3 sets of something. So last week I did 3 sets of 6 at 110 kilograms. And I think that was very easy. So let's see what the program says for this week, and maybe I readjust it a bit. So it says 3 sets of 6 at 112.5. It's week 2. I'm thinking I do 115. And then next week I do, we'll see about next week. I'm gonna do 115. 115 loaded on the bar, 3 sets of 6. Let's go, fast pace. Alright guys, on to the shoulder press. I got 4 sets of 9 and I've increased the weight to 110 because I'm feeling extra cocky today. Maybe it's because it's Friday, I don't know. But let's see if it's gonna bite me in the ass. something wrong with the Earth's gravity today. Everything is feeling easy. Alright guys, that's it for Friday secondary bench. I'm very happy with today's session. The weights have been flying. I don't know what's up today. Like I slept terrible. I felt terrible this morning. I didn't even want to come, but then you come and everything goes your way. Actually, when I think about it, that's usually how it works. It's the days I feel the worst, I actually perform the best. But yeah, that's one more reason why every time you feel terrible, you should just swallow it and go anyway. Because at the end of it, you'll feel great, like I do right now. Oh, I love this stretch. But yeah, I love Friday workouts. They're so, I don't know, you always feel great when you finish because you get like a great pump. I don't know if I mentioned my weight loss progress. So I weighed in at 150.7 today, which is the same as I did on Wednesday. So it's a bit stagnating this week, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into my head. Just gonna continue the process. I mean, overall, I'm down like 12 kilos this year alone. So, and now it's like first week of March. How many? That's like 9 or 10. It's like 1 kilo a week on average. So I think it's pretty good. Like, I don't want to rush it because my goal is not just to lose weight. It's also to retain as much muscle as possible, and not just to retain my strength, but also to gain some strength while doing it as well. I think that's the biggest challenge around it. I'm skipping abs today as well. I'm not skipping them. I'm just not gonna do them at the gym. I'll do them at home. Overall, pretty happy with the week 2 so far. Like even that squat I did on Wednesday, that it felt really bad. I felt bad about it after as well, but when I watched the video, honestly, it did not look that bad. I think it was mental, which squat for me is a fucking mental exercise. But looking forward to tomorrow's deadlift. Deadlift is the lift I'm most hopeful to add weight to this block. So I really want to see that succeed. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me know how it goes for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Deadlift day. See ya.